Magandang araw mga Go Negosyo! Kamusta na po kayo? Ako po si Chalontok, ang bago niyong makakasama sa Kwentuhang Negosyo. Welcome po to a whole new season of your number one and trusted negosyo partner on TV. And this time, we'll bring you closer to our entrepreneurs. Dahil hindi lang po usapang negosyo to, we will actually get to know our entrepreneurs and all the aspects of their life. We will also visit their families. Pwede rin natin gawin yan. At pati ang kanilang mga business sites just to get to know them even better. So keep it right here on Go Negosyo, Kaya Mo, tagumpay sa kahirapan. Kick off this season, we bring to you an amazing woman. Not only is she a big-time negosyante, but also a woman with a big heart for Filipinos. Nahirang din siya bilang pangatlong babae sa Pilipinas to be the Woman of the Year sa prestigious na Pearl S. Buck, in line with former President Cory Aquino and Amelia Huico Gordon. Kaya naman to get to know her, tutok lang. It's time to get to know Miss Rosalind Wee even more. Hindi lang siya Pearl S. Buck awardee, hindi lang siya successful na negosyante at tumutulong sa mga kababaihan, siya rin ay isang dakilang nanay. Kaya naman ngayon kasama natin ang kanyang fourth son. Pwede ko bang sabing favorite? Ayan, si Cesar, who will tell us more about Miss Rosalind Wee. Tell us about Miss Rosalind Wee as a mom. Ayan, that's the other side of her that you want to get to know more.
As a mom, actually my mom is very lenient to us nung bata kami. She would always allow us to go out and ask us, oh, if you want to go out, okay lang, basta ikaw bahala, make sure you get home safe. She's very lenient. She lets us learn from our mistakes, actually. When we go out, when we something bad happens to us, or late kami umuwi, she punishes us consequences namin. But she never stops us from doing anything we want.
Parang independent talaga kayo.
Yes. Ever since we were little.
Okay. Miss Rosalind Wee is also very entrepreneurial. And right now, nandito kami sa isa sa mga negosyo mo. Right? It's actually real estate, am I correct?
Yes, yes,
okay.
correct.
So I'm sure napasa niya rin to sa inyo kasi 6 kayong magkakapatid, iba-iba kayo halos na lahat ng negosyo.
Mm-hmm.
So, how was she able to instill this entrepreneurial spirit ever since?
I think when we were growing up, when we saw our mom working, she was very different in the sense that she didn't have her own time. She didn't have a set time to go to work. She would always tell us, work smart. Don't work up. Not necessarily don't work hard, but work smart.
Smart.
Yeah, when you go to work, there's a purpose. You don't have to stay there the whole day, but make sure you do what you have to do. So she's more goal-oriented than anything. Unlike yung, I guess for my other friends that I see them going to work 9 to 5, and my mom is very different. She goes to work paminsan sobrang late, paminsan sobrang early, but still you can see that yung productivity level is very high.
Oh. Okay, now that you're a father as well, ano yung mga bagay na tinuro sa'yo ng mommy mo that you surely will pass to your kids?
I remember before when I was still in grade school, I was in grade 2. I think yung allowance ko that time was 1 peso a day. So at that time, mga friends ko had mga 10 peso allowances at that time. I learned how to manage my money at a young age, at grade 1.
So 1 peso na rin yung anak mo ngayon?
Well, hindi naman siguro 1
yeah, but
peso.
the thought behind it is because what?
Feeling ko, at a young age, she showed us the value of money. And she let us manage our own money because we had to, kasi yung pera na was so small at that time. So eventually, the value of money was there, and then we had to manage our own finances at a young age.
Kaling naman. Okay, one last. Okay? Tell us something, one quirk of your mom that you think the whole world needs to know. Ayan.
One quirk of my mom.
I'm sure meron kasi ang laki ng personality ni Miss Rosalind Wee. Or konting secret sa bahay.
Secret sa bahay. Well, My mom is a multi-awarded entrepreneur, and she has a lot of social awareness activities. But people don't know is my mom is a regular mom. At home, she's just a regular mom. She doesn't consider herself special. And the one thing I always think highly about my mom is we're 6 siblings eh. And she always knows pag may problema kami. Even if you don't tell her, she can sense na, oh, sometimes natawag siya out of the blue, parang, oh, how are you? Parang, I haven't seen you for so long. Is there anything wrong? That's, I think, one of the best qualities of my mom.
Galing. Thank you so much, Cesar, for sharing to us the other side of Rosalind Wee, her being a great, actually, feeling ko nga super mom eh, ang galing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. I think the best lesson my mom has taught me is always be open-minded about everything, and to always talk to new people, because she's always told us that you always learn something new from new people that you meet. So I think that's one of the best qualities of my mom.
Welcome back mga ka-Go Negosyo. Ngayon, ito na ang pinaka-hinihintay natin. Gusto nyo bang makausap ang isang superwoman? Hindi po ako nagjo-joke ngayon ha. Talagang superwoman siya dahil sa lahat ng kanyang mga endeavors at mga ginagawa. Iisa-isahin natin yan. But first, let me introduce to you. Ako mismo excited na ipakilala sa inyo no other than Miss Rosalind Wee. Hello, good day.
Yes. Good morning.
Sino po si Rosalind Wee nung bata pa?
Kasampo ako. And most of the time, mami ko, hindi niya na ako maalala. And I will always have to tell her, Mom, nandito ako. What happened to me, 20 years ago, I had a brain tumor surgery. And I almost died. And after that, I asked God every day. I asked, why me? Bakit ako? I don't have distance. I have no depth. And I have no dimension.
How did it affect you nung start?
Very difficult. That's why I told you I was always every day talking to God. But now I understand that in Tagalog they said, kung walang hirap, walang ginhawa, di ba? So really, it's life is not easy.
I'm going to go deeper into secrets. Ano naman ang connection ng singing? Baka we can ask for a little sample.
It runs in the family. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me.
On top of the many amazing things about Miss Rosalind is her heart full of appreciation and gratefulness that radiates in her warm personality.
Masayahing tao, mapagmahal sa mga kasamahan, mahilig siyang kumanta, mahilig din siyang mag-golf. Basta pagka andyan siya, kahit gaano kaseryoso ang usapan, she will always be the charm of the crowd.
Which part is the favorite of Mommy Rosalind?
Oh, I love Red Cross. It is something that really pushed me. Like when somebody asks for blood, it is really life. It's life. That I have really even at night when they call me, I have to run for it and to call if they have blood for that and everything.
And this is just one of the many advocacies that you actually do. Ang isa pang klaseng advocacy that I noticed is leaning towards kababaihan, mga babae, women empowerment.
Yes.
Bakit
Also,
yun ang napili ninyo?
Kasi we were fighting for violence against women. They were beaten abused by the husband, and then we bring them to a place so that they will not be abused, and then they go back again because of poverty. Wala naman silang pera, so they have to go back to their husband. So paulit-ulit na lang, naguguluhan na kami. What we thought of, siguro dahil sa kahirapan, maybe we'll teach them to go into business. Magnegosyo na lang sila, and sometimes they said, wala naman kaming pera para magnegosyo. Sabi ko, hindi naman kailangan malaking pera.
So it's actually going down to the root of the problem.
Yes, yes.
Now I just have to brag about it kasi katabi ko ay isang awardee ng Pearl S-Bac.
Actually, I'm the third Filipina to receive the award. Cory Aquino, Amelia Gordon, and me.
So tell us more about Pearl S-Bac.
She was the first to receive the Nobel Prize for Literature. And when she saw the children who are like American Filipino and they're not being recognized by their father, so nobody wanted to, support them in education. And PERBAC came in for that.
I'm sure a lot of women are watching right now. They're probably thinking of getting into business or maybe trying to just give a better life to their family, no? So how do you balance it all?
It's not easy. It's not easy to, you would see my appointment punong-puno talaga. I know what is more important and what is not. But if I have a commitment, I really fulfill my commitment. But my advocacy is family first palagi.
Thank you so much, Mommy Rosalind. And if I could just say it over and over and over again, we love you. With the double E, we love you. Ayan.
Yes, and we are family.
Ayun. Thank you so much. Sa ating pagbabalik, the most awaited tour sa kanyang negosyo. Who is our tour guide? No other than Miss Rosalind Wee. Kaya tutok lang.
I hope that she can continue with what she is doing, no? Because while we do most of the business, no, she does the social part of it. Huh? So I think me and the kids, no, are happy that we do the business. She does the other side of life, which makes us balance.
Carrageenan is a common ingredient in many foods such as ice cream, yogurt, or chocolate milk. It is also used in preparation of wine or beer and other products like air freshener and toothpaste. Kung kanina personal life ni Miss Rosalind Wee ang napag-usapan natin, ngayon naman her other side or ang tinatawag niyang the other me. Ito ang kanyang negosyo at napakaswerte natin ngayon dahil ang ating tour or tour guide is no other than Miss Rosalind Wee herself.
Yes.
Let's start it. We are here of course sa MRDC or the Marine Resources
Yes.
Development Corporation.
Yes.
Kwentuhan niyo kami, ano ba tong negosyo na to, ma'am?
It's a blending. It's a blending of food ingredients, which I started 1984 in a small place in my house.
Bahay!
Isang bahay,
Nagsimula,
yes. Lababo
okay.
lang. Lababo lang.
Lababo! Hindi man lang bomba.
Hindi,
Lababo!
lababo
Okay.
lang. Yes, and we started that. I tried to research on the jelly. You call it gulaman.
Oo.
I started with that because the seaweed, the finished product is called carrageenan, which is, in other words, in Filipino, it's gulaman.
Okay. So how did this enter your mind? Gulaman, seaweed. Were you at home in the beach or may pinanggalingan na rin talaga siya?
No. We started at home doing handicraft. Handicraft. That was 1972, long time ago. And the Japanese were, crazy about natural jewelry.
Yes.
And here comes the puka shells, the black corals, and everything. And we try to pack it. We try to export it. That was the beginning of all. That's sea product. And then we went into dried abalone. We sold it to Hong Kong. Dried abalone, dried cucumber. And finally, somebody was asking for seaweed. So, of course, they approached us because we are the sea product. And we found out that we have huge production of seaweed in the Sulu area. So we started that. And from that on, we went into research because we were exporting thousands of tons to France and to Denmark.
Wow!
And I was wondering, ano yata ginagawa nila doon? Paano na makain yung ang dami-dami, thousands of tons? So I went into research. I found out that they made that into powder.
So, as they say, the rest is history, but now we actually get to see
Yes.
this is actually some of the products.
This is seaweed. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Rosalind, from lababo, ngayon nandito na tayo sa, factory ba to?
Yes, I will show you.
Yes, MRDC, tour us around.
I'll show you one more.
Okay.
This is the one. the gelatin that we make. It is, actually this is for...
Premium jelly, oh.
Yes. It's Heidi, the name of my daughter. My only daughter is Heidi.
Named
and-
after her already.
Yes, named after her. She's the one in charge of the ISO.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah.
By the way, congratulations. Since 2008, ISO certified na kayo.
Yes, because of her. Because of her. Itong gelatin, this is for shelf life, so I cannot open it.
Yeah.
Maybe later on, I'll share some of them to you.
Okay, there are two kinds of gel. One is from animal skin and another from carrageenan seaweed, just like this.
That's the reason for everything. You know, this is my second life.
Yes?
Yes.
Oo. Pero what about yung mga tips naman po natin, ma'am? Because I'm sure a lot of people there are looking up and saying, especially the women, they're probably getting ideas or they're in the middle of their small business and they're thinking, naku, kaya ni Miss Rosalind, kaya ko. Ano yung mga tips na mabibigyan niyo?
Kaya natin yan eh. It's a daily, it's our daily life, yung araw-araw na ginagawa natin. Like what happened to my local councils of women, we teach women to go into business.
Words of wisdom from Miss Rosalind Wee herself. Ma'am, thank you so much. Not just for touring me around, but for empowering all the women out there.
Including
Watching
the men.
you. Including the men na rin. Isama na rin natin. Thank you so much. And as I always say to people like you, saludo po kami. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Carrageenan comes from algae or seaweed and can be used as thickening agent like jelly. It is usually derived from red alga, sometimes called Irish moss. It is rich in iron and sulfur. Kanina nakilala natin si Miss Rosalind Wee through her personal side and also we were able to take a tour sa kanyang negosyo. Ngayon naman makikipagkwentuhan tayo sa isa nating kaibigan mula sa Philippine Federation of Local Councils of Women, no other than Miss Counselor Agnes Sulit Ramirez, who is actually the Vice President for NCR ng PFLCW. Ayun, good morning! Okay. Ngayon naman sisimulan ko siguro, can you kindly tell us about the Philippine Federation of Local Councils of Women? What is it really all about?
Well, Philippine Federation of Local Council of Women is a federation of all the local councils of women in every municipality and provinces in the whole Philippines.
Okay, and what is actually the goal? I heard medyo naiiba to kasi may halong enterprising side siya, di ba? So can you kindly tell us more about it?
Well, there are so many NGOs that we have in the Philippines, but PFLCW is the one who caters for women's empowerment, especially on the economic side. And basing it on that aspect, we give seminars and livelihood projects and really empowering women to stand out on their own, to help their families more on the economics.
Okay. So, we're trying to empower women using the enterprising side, no? So, tumutulong po ba tayo sa kanilang mga negosyo ideas? Nagbibigay tayo ng livelihood projects? How does it work?
Well, right now in our 10th year of PFLCW, we're catering for the best practices in each local council of women, especially on livelihood programs. So basing on this thing, we give them livelihood programs, seminars, and the sort like training from other companies and other entrepreneurs that we are linked to it.
So, may halong educating women din.
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, nabanggit nyo, 10th year anniversary. So, happy 10 years to all the women.
Yes.
But also, this is Women's Month, di ba po?
Yes.
So, nababagay lang na itanong ko sa inyo, bakit po ba kababaihan ang naging reason ng Philippine or PFLCW na dun mag-focus with women?
Because PFLCW, or the Local Councils of Women, is a joint project of the National Commission on Women and the Department of Interior and Local Government. And this was mandated to be created in each municipality so that women, empowering them not only on knowing their rights as women, also on the economic side, and also being one of the pillars of leadership in the community.
O ma'am, konting chismisan muna tayo. Kasi alam naman natin nakakasama niyo, of course, si Miss Rosalind Wee, who is your president. Okay, how is she as part of your group? Her involvement, ang kanyang, maybe a little secret there or something that we should know about her.
As a president, she is very encouraging. You know? She helps people a lot. She has that compassion.
Paanong pagtulong ang ginagawa ni Ma'am Rosalind?
She wants everybody to know what she's doing, and she encourages them to be like her as an entrepreneur. It doesn't have to be that big, but you start with a small one and become as big as her now. Knowing her family name is Wee, we always say as a joke, but it is true. It is Women Economic Empowerment, and that's her family name, Wee.
That's true. W-E-E. Pakiulit nga po.
Women Economic Empowerment, and that's
Yun.
Rosalind Wee.
Yun na yun. Yan yung pangalan niya. Councilor Agnes Sulit Ramirez, thank you so much for sharing all these things with us. Nagpapasalamat po kong Go Negosyo sa inyo, and saludo po kami sa inyo.
I would like to invite every local council of women and every woman at that in the Philippines to join PFLCW being its 10th year, because we know and we believe that as women we should be well equipped and we should be economically empowered. And joining this organization and hoping that on our 10th year, which will be on November, we would be giving you an add-on or a come-on. We will be having our 10th year assembly in Batangas, in the province of Batangas, with Governor Vilma Santos, and we have our Vice Governor Mark De Viste and our senior board member Boyet De Leon would be there. So please join us for the 10th year so we would educate more women in our community.
Yun. Happy 10 years again, Councilor Agnes Sulit Ramirez. And once again, thank you at sinamahan niyo kami sa konting kwentuhan natin. Saludo po kami sa inyo.
Maraming salamat.
Salamat po sa inyong pagtutok muli. Sana po marami kayong nakuhang business kaalaman at hindi lang yon. Sana we were able to boost your morale to inspire others as well. Hindi lang sa negosyo, pero pati sa paggawa ng kabutihan. Tulad na lang ng ating superwoman na si Miss Rosalind Wee. Marami pa tayong kakaiba at kakaabang-abang na panauhin, kaya kita-kits tayo muli next week. Pupuntahan natin, sino ba? Sino? Si Mr. Cruz Garcia ng McKinney Foods Corporation all the way in Pampanga. Kaya kita-kita tayo ulit next week dito lang sa #1 and trusted negosyo partner on TV. Ano yan? Go Negosyo Kaya Mo! Tagumpay sa kahirapan. See you! At mula sa Go Negosyo, salamat sa Reyes Haircutters, RFM Good Value Stores at sa ating mga annual partners, PLDT SME Nation, Smart Communications, Meralco, RFM Corporation, PPIF Kanegosyo, Avon Cosmetics, Condura Negosyo Rev, Multiply.com, OPMC or Orchard Property Marketing Corporation, Isuzu Philippines Corporation, LBC Express Incorporated.